the king did was he got all his agents, you know, like the spies and stuff like that, to go out through all the empire and collect all the beautiful women in the world and bring them into the palace. And so that's what they did. They went out there in search of all these beautiful women in. Well, there was this man named Mordecai who lived right by the palace, okay? And he had a cousin named Esther. Now, Esther was Mordecai's cousin. A lot of people think that that was her dad and stuff, but it wasn't. What happened was that he adopted Esther and became like a father to Esther, okay? Well, Esther was one of the women that was chosen to come into the palace, okay? So, when all these women came into the palace, what they would do is they would give these women a 12-month treatment. What is 12 months? How long is that?
A year.
Exactly. 1 year they would get these beauty treatments. Their skin would get oils and perfume, and their hair would get they would be, wow. I mean, for a whole year. Okay? So all these women came in, and they did all of that. All right. So we're going to do this real quick, okay? Let's see. Let's everybody stand. Point your finger out like this is your pointer, right? And you're going to move slowly in a circle like this, okay? All around till I tell you to stop, okay? So let's go ahead and do that now. So close your eyes, keep your pointer out, and just move slowly. Very good. All around. Very good. Very, very good. Till I tell you to stop. Okay. You're going to be our Esther today, all right? Very good. Okay, so this is our Esther. So what we're going to do, we're going to play pretend, okay? We're going to play pretend. We're going to pretend we're giving her a beauty treatment, okay? Now, how long did they give a beauty treatment back then to the woman?
A year.
A year. Well, guess what? We don't have a year. We only have 1 minute, so we're going to do it in a minute, okay? And what we're going to we're going to have the crew leaders. You're going to fix her hair, make it real pretty, and then go ahead, man, just put down the toes, pretend. This is all pretend, so you don't have to worry yet. You paint her toenails, do her hair real pretty. Oh, very beautiful. Yes, very good, very good. Wonderful. I love the real Esther. He loved her more than any other woman in all the world. I mean, he really loved Esther. He loved her so much that he took the royal crown and laid it on her head and declared her his queen.
Oh, I wasn't expecting anybody to be in here. How did you get in here? And who are you?
Hi, Esther. We were just talking about you.
Oh, really? Thank you. But I have to ask, who are you? Are you friends? I hope that you're friends. I could really use some friends right now.
Yes, we are, Esther. We believe in the one true God, just like you do.
Can I keep your voice down? Yes, it's true. I am a Jew, and I do believe in God. But, see, Mordecai, he's my cousin. Well, he's more like a father to me, really. But he made me promise that when I came into the palace, I wouldn't tell anyone that I believed in God. It could be very dangerous, you know. So I kept my promise to him, and I haven't told anybody. But now I'm in a real pickle.
What are you going to do?
See, there's this guy, his name is Haman. He thinks he's the best thing since sliced bread. And he made a decree that everybody has to bow to him in the streets, like sit in the dust and bow to him as he's walking by. And, well, Mordecai, he would never do that because he would only bow before God.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that's what I say. But Haman, he got so mad. He's like, oh, no, this is terrible. And he knew that Mordecai was a Jew, so he went to my king and he said, well, this Mordecai guy, he's a Jew, and all their people are terrible. And so now he's made the king believe that we're all bad people, and he's made the king think that we all need to die.
Esther, that's horrible. That really is.
The worst part is that Mordecai's telling me that I have to go in front of the king in court uninvited and tell him that I'm a Jew and stand up for my people and tell them that he can't do this.
Esther, what are you going to do? Are you willing to die?
Well, it's not on my list of favorite things to do right now. But Mordecai told me something that's been helping me stay strong these past couple of days. He said to me, now, young lady, don't you think for a minute that just because you're in the palace that you're going to survive all this stuff that's happening to the Jews. Maybe God put you here right now so that you can save our people.
So that's why God made you queen.
I hope so. But I came up with a plan. I'm good like that. Anyways, I told Mordecai to tell our people to fast and pray for 3 days. You know, fasting is not eating anything, drinking anything for 3 days. You know, we're very hungry. We've been praying for 3 days, and on the 3rd day, I told him that I would go before the king in the court uninvited, even though it might mean my death, and tell him that I'm a Jew.
Can we help you? What can we help you with?
Well, here's the second part. I'm clever.
I got this.
Okay, so if I'm not killed, and that's a very big if, very big, then I'm going to invite the king and Haman to a banquet. And at this banquet, I'm going to tell the king that I'm a Jew, and I'm going to beg for the lives of my people. But in order for this to happen, we have to polish all this silver, and we have to iron all the tablecloths, and we have to place down the placemats. The problem is that if you're going to help me, you guys don't look very royal. Oh, I have an idea. I saw these pretty bracelets earlier. They're very, very nice. Maybe if you put those on, then you'll look more royal and you can help me out. But first, I have to find the king and see where he's at. Okay, I'll be back. Put on those bracelets.
All right.